Hey guys, what is up? I am Double Driven. It's Monday, it's ladder leverage day, and I got Ultraman back with us. What's up, Ultraman? How's it going today, buddy?
It's going great. It's going great.
Right.
We're having another scaling attack because I love scaling attack. I love consistency.
You always joke around and say you're just like there's no memes coming out of you. You're gonna play something that's consistent and it's just gonna work. You know, there's no.
That's me. That's me. I'm not a memer. Sorry, guys.
Right.
I cannot do that. Right. I don't know how to do this. Every time I'm trying to be memey, I'm cringy. So I might as well stick to what I know how to do, and I know how to beat people up.
Right, you do, dude. You do an awesome job, and even when you're playing with me, and I have no luck drawing discard cards when I'm playing discard, we still manage to find some wins here. We'll go through the list though. Saw Blood Totem. I like too that it's like this list is like it doesn't start out with anything really high. It's just 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, and then 5s and 4s. I like that it's just like a bunch of big stuff because you're gonna burn through the list pretty well if you don't draw like I do.
Yeah, a lot of the list nowadays are more like mid-range stuff in terms of provision. They're like 10, 9s, 8, 7. They've got a lot of those in every list. Because that patch kind of killed the power play thing of the game, right?
Right.
With the nerf of Commander Zone, and there's not many factions aside of Monster that actually has a big power play that they still might play now.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, we got the Totem in here first. Really great card. We had a pretty cool interaction with this and Nithrol. If you played Nithrol on this, it actually procs your guys, which is pretty hilarious. I didn't know that. That's awesome. But then we got Olaf. Olaf's the big heavy hitter with Canute. Really great card. What do you think of this combo? It's pretty strong. I mean, you get removal out of it. You get 12 points on Olaf. It's just all around good, right?
Yeah, it's all around good, and people are playing less removals than they used at some point, like less Gerald Professional, or things like this. So now putting 8 pounds unit on the board is not automatically losing the game. It was at some point in the game. Right now it's not. And that Olaf is kind of strong, but your opponent will hesitate before removing it. Even more if you're like in the first round, or you're bleeding him second round, because when you've got this Sigurd with a right with Juta, this Caldwell, and he's like, which one am I removing? And
right.
I only have one Gerald.
Right. Yeah. Even if like they take it out with Prince Nasty there in one of the games we played, it's still like, yeah, you took out this one, but we still got 2 more really big heavy hitters here. Burna's pretty much, if you're playing Skellige, you're playing Burna. You want to get through with Markvarg and the skirmishers. Yeah. It's just
you cannot make it without the discard core. It's even if it got nerfed, it's too good.
Yeah,
too good not to be played.
Yeah, because it's points that you're playing, and then you're also getting stuff out of the deck that you don't want. It corrects your hand, and like in one of the games, we ended up being able to fix our hand because of this card, so it's pretty great. We went Sigdrifa. I mean, she's pretty much, you're going to be pulling the Yuta. You do have one.
The veteran, yeah.
Yeah, you got the veteran in there as well as a possible pull. Markvarg's just there to thin through the deck. Coral, we do have what 4.
4 spells.
4 spells.
It's always 4 or 5. You don't want to play too many of them, but having 4 little spells, it's just you're gonna be able to discard them with something else if needed. And if you discard them with Coral, it's gonna be so strong. This card is so strong.
Yeah, and even too, sometimes the spells come in handy. You go up against Northern Realms, you got Trophy Catch. They play Visigoda, he's toast. You move them to melee, he's a 2-point with 16 charges.
The first Avala, they put on the Avala, they boost the Avala, is that 6 points unit, and you might not have Coral or be able to kill it, and you're just like, okay, let's move that.
Right.
Please, mister, you don't have the right to play anymore.
Yeah. Another since Crimson Curse came out, you got the staple Regis Bloodlust, just a really great card. Being able to banish something is just huge.
He's in every deck, I think. Maybe not monster. It depends on the list, but even in monster, is great. So it's like the fact you're banishing something is great because no res, and no res is important for. Well, no res for Juta is important. No res for Roach is important, but you're also stopping the possible death rattle of the card.
Right. Yeah. There's like you got cards out there like Sarissa. Sarissa, has Harmony or Thrive. You're getting rid of that as well. So it's just something that is just going to put an end to it, no matter what. Hjalmar, you can discard Caldwell. Really good target. So he's 13 points right there. Yuta, we explained. The res with Sigdrifa. Jonga.
Yeah,
he's
in English, the Jonga in French.
Right. He's Jonga from now on, though. Really great card, though. It's nice to always have a lock in your back pocket, especially in a list where you're thinning and you're pretty much going to draw it almost every time. Really like this card. Ulfadin, if they play something big, they play Old Spear Tip, you knock it in half. Really great. Veteran, just there for
every time more than 7 Ulfadin. It's just that's one card that will still be played in Skellige, and that has ever been played in Skellige. It's like this card is never bad.
No, yeah, it's just a good it's a good comeback card. They play something big, you just knock it back down. Veteran, you can discard it and then bring it back with Sigdrifa if you don't have Yuta. We got one long ship in here, mostly for the Jonga synergy, and it's nice to knock down like little things if they want to get cute and play Neckers or something like that, and you're on blue coin, they can. It keeps them from playing it until they remove this. The Heimei Skull and Skirmishers pretty much auto include all the time. One Ravager. This card actually came in pretty clutch in one of the games too. When we were bleeding. Pretty good card.
Yeah, it's just a good card. I mean, it's very easily doing 6 for 4.
Right.
And 6 for 4, it's really, really good card. I mean.
Right. Yeah, it's not like Marauder where you just have to have nothing on the board and you play it. It can usually get you.
It's easier to get than the Marauder, but it's has less pressure than Marauder. In some situation, you're really happy to have the Marauder.
Right.
Because, well, just call me the first time you're removing like a trebuchet or something from Northern Realm with Marauder on round 3 when you thought you had a bad hand and you're just like, meh.
There you go. Just sit back and laugh.
Exactly.
Yeah, but here's a couple games, guys. We'll see you guys at the end. Make sure you check out Team Leviathan Gaming for the new meta report and other content on that site. But here's a couple games. We'll see you guys at the end. What counters this list?
Value into a long run that you do not bleed and blue card.
Alright. So we got Meave. What are we dropping here?
Well, you're searching for Coral every game. That's the thing. So there you have too many dead cards that you need this card to activate. So maybe one Skirmisher first. And yeah, oh god, that's not gonna be a good hand. Yeah, I mean maybe the second Skirmisher or maybe the Morvarg. Just okay. This is about as bad as your hand can be, and this is about as bad as your matchup can be. So because you're on blue card, that's the thing.
Right. So what do you start with? Probably the long ship.
Okay, this one time, I'll say the long ship. You could start, if it wasn't me, there is kind of an OP combo everybody knows at some point. It's like, you put on Caldwell, You do not buff it. If your opponent do not remove it, you buff the card one and you play Juta for 12. It's like you have 27 points into card. So even if he ends up removing one, it's like...
So we do it, huh?
It's still gonna be positive. So this time, just play the boat first because it's not unreal. And you're gonna play Caldwell second if it does not put something you can remove with the boat.
Okay.
Also, we've got a lock in the Jungut. So the thing is, with Bran and one hit from the boat, you're gonna activate the Jungut immediately.
Yeah, that's...
Jenga, sorry. It's the Jungut in French. Jenga, French in English.
I'm going to start calling it Junga now, just so you know.
It's one of the rare names that actually changes a lot. Like, Jenga the Jungut. It's like...
Alright, so it's...
There's a wall or there's silent.
So it's 5 strength. We can't lock it. So now we play the Caldwell?
You play the Caldwell, you...
Any specific row?
Put it front. Against me, put everything front because of the trebuchet. You don't want to give them too many value. We can hit this once with the light ship. I mean the long ship. The light long ship.
and we pass.
Use your Bran right now before it can go into the shield. And use it on the 8 strength, I think. No more back. You don't need that. You're gonna win without this.
So the veteran?
Yeah. Yep, the veteran.
There
we go. Actually, that's giving you a target for this, so this is good. So why did I told you to Bran now? The thing is, he's gonna put a unit and shield it, and you're gonna hit this unit in blue that I don't know the name yet. And
the Artificer, yeah.
The Artificer, and you're gonna hurt it, so the Jungut is activated, and you can the Jungut, the card that is actually shielded. So Yossi is gonna shield the Neke. Oh, he did not. Wow, so, next level players.
Right. So we buff it and go with the Yuta, or?
I mean, yeah. It's a bit anticlimactic there. I was getting ready for something. Apparently there's nothing, so yeah, just go with that and put the Jota on, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna use some type of...
Do I hit this for the lock?
You might. I mean, it's not costing you a lot. The only thing is, he might move it and maybe remove you light chip, but if he does that, it's so slow that you will not really care. So your goal is obviously to bleed him, and that's the thing. So yeah, I was expecting that. No, you kidding me? Okay. Fuck off.
So we lock it.
Serious? Is that even serious? Well, yeah, you should lock that. So it does not buff it any higher. That's already a bit high there. Okay, so the thing is, your Knut there is a removal. It's like if he's putting something, your Knut will be able to damage a ton because he's able to do 6 on your Juta right now. So you'll be able to hurt it. Do not hit anything. I think it's good enough this way.
Okay.
Keep the charges for something else.
Yeah, the trophy catch might come into play too. Some of the stuff.
At some point, yes. We could have done it on Nanake, but it was like, nah. Because you can't afford to keep them for the Coral anyway. You can't afford to go Coral in the second round then. Find value on this. The Olaf Knut combo is also coming in handy later on, so we'll see how you're using your Knut there, if you have to use it for removal, like if you put self-kick on the board or something. I'm really good at guessing things. But you can remove that with Regis, so use Regis rather than Knut, because, yep. It's better to use the 4-point removal while you have the boat on the board. Not gonna have that support damage after.
Yeah.
You're 20 points up, which is quite good. You might try to do something bigger than Caldwell in 2 turns, so that's the thing. You cannot really pass right now. You're a bit forced to play there.
Octvist.
Okay. Hi, August. Okay, so now the Knut is incredible. So you can use Knut not on the count but on the Juta. So you put Knut between Caldwell and Juta. It's the right one.
So right here.
Yep. It's gonna hurt Juta. You can kill the Ogvist and everybody's happy. You did the same point as your opponent and
just leave the 2 alone, right? Just don't hit nothing.
Yeah, I mean, even if he uses some type of
death blow,
lacerate, it will be okay. They don't have death blow for 2 in Northern Realm, not as far as I remember, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We can go. The Olaf is a bit dead now, so it's gonna be better in the graveyard.
So we.
Yeah, you're killing that with the trophy catch, right?
So we just hit it once and move it.
No, move it and the damage are done after he moved, so the damage are the number of creature plus 1 because he moved before.
And that's it.
It's 3 because the damages are counting the fact he's already on the row. So now we should give up at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I mean, he burned his Revenant, he burned his Octvist.
Yep. Perfect. So you see, that's where you're happy you kept your Morvark, because that Morvark is gonna make your Bran a 6-point leader. That's the thing to remember.
Right.
Trophy catch spores.
Holy shit!
Without the Corval, so remove 1 spores and let's hope. Nope, remove the 2nd spore. Oh god.
Dude, I thought I was playing Bran. Like, where's the discard?
That's your first discard card. Look, that's your first discard card. And it arrives at the exact best time for you, which is when you're starting to bleed. Oh, God. Okay, just slam that Olaf on the board and don't care. You can put them behind, because if you put Trebuchet on this, you're basically tanking him.
Right.
Thank you for hurting the card that actually boosted itself.
Uh-oh.
Oh? Is it a Rage Kit?
No.
Not yet. Not this time. This time we're not gonna squash him into oblivion, so he's not gonna.
Right. So you think he has trebuchets?
Nobody should. I mean, at least once. It's very rare when they don't play any.
So are we playing Scald and Morkvarg, or are we just using the leader and Morkvarg?
I think it will depend on what he puts on the board. If he puts something that's actually... so what, you're putting it to 5 and you're actually...
killing it.
Okay. I mean, that's okay. Then you're using the Scald into Morvarg and you don't do anything else. Because you're putting 8 points on the board, you're putting nice pressure, you're killing his last card. And you're keeping something for... If he has a 3-point unit, you can use... No, not yet. It's going to be next turn. Because if he has a 3-point engine, he's going to put the 3-point engine. You can use Ultraman and kill it. Oh, God.
Is this our pass?
That's going to be a sad pass without Bran. But you cannot kill that. And putting the 12 points unit seems like a mistake. So yeah, it's your pass. It's not a good one, but yeah. I would not have thought he would just slam the Botchling after the Unsafe. He actually used a lot. So now if you have a decent hand after using your Bran and maybe your Coral and Vienna that are still in your deck, you might win. If you have like Yalmar, you're gonna be in a really nice spot.
Yeah, I think the
last oh, great. The Marauder is great for once. For once in its life, it's great. Yeah,
Drop.
I think that's spore, so... Oh, fine.
We stopped there, huh?
Yeah, we stop there. We'll see how it goes, but that's good. At least you're killing a lot. Maybe you will have to use cover on something that's not a spell. We'll see, but
Yeah, the totem would be pretty good if he has trebuchets too.
So now the thing is, if you put on Navalar, you actually have to use a trophy catch as bad as it is. Okay, so nothing. Oh, that changes a lot. That changes a lot.
So he's huge Bert, right?
I guess. I mean, that seems like a really bad idea at this point, but I guess.
So we burn and do our discards?
Yep. I think you're forced to. And you have to discard the Marauder now.
Perfect.
You have the Marauder in your hand, but you will discard the big one, I guess.
You can get rid of it with Bran, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's all we can do. So yeah, I mean, that's correlating to killing that. Sadly, it's not the best we could have. But
Do we want to save the spores for his last play?
probably not. You have Ulfedin. And he has no Ogvist. I mean, he still has to find some other value than this.
He's probably playing Sabrina too. So should I not, or should I not stack?
You could just don't put it down there. If there is a trebuchet, it's okay. You're gonna get rid of that. He's probably gonna use Vest on this.
Oh, that was good. And then we
Yep.
just get rid of the spores.
Don't get rid of the Marauder. Because it's the same as using a one on that. There is only one damage to do in front of you, and that forces the removal of our dear Corral. So,
Right.
yep, that's what I thought. So now you have a new Ulfedin into that. That Hjalmar is, if he is using the huge bird, that Hjalmar is going to be 10 points, so that's okay. So you can do the Ulfedin on the 3 points and discard a card from your hand with Bran.
What am I discarding?
Put it, no, back. Put it back. Yep. Put it on the back, so no Sabrina bullshit, because he's keeping those.
So I get rid of the I get rid of the Skjald then, right?
No, you're getting rid of the spores. You have 2 spores that are not good in your deck.
Oh, okay.
So might as well keep the Skull to do 4 points, because I'm not sure the spores will do 4 points.
Anna.
Okay.
So we just... Do we Hjalmar that?
You do nothing. You have the Skull into spores there. You're just doing 1 damage on it, and it stops the buff. And you can keep the Hjalmar for something bigger and more dangerous.
Listen well.
Oh, beautiful.
That is weird. You won the 1 on 2.
So what's his last play? I mean, like...
I don't know. Honestly, I've got no idea there. That's just... Because the cards he's playing are not really good, so I can't... seems to be playing something...
It's got to be like... I think he has huge bird, but he doesn't have...
Build, you know? It's like, okay, there is a Sabrina, so now we know that is the 1. Okay, use the totem and use it on the back row, obviously. No, not in the front. Because now we know that Sabrina is there. She's not going to move, right?
Right. Yeah, it's huge bird. It has to be.
Yep. Also, one important thing about this, it's okay. Just don't put your Seagull Drift on the back row. Use it to get your Juta, and you'll play a 13 points Hjalmar, and that should be enough to win the game.
So we're playing...
Yeah, you're playing Juta every time. No reason to play anything else.
No one else
You
cares, basically.
cannot lose on anything there. Even huge, but that's the thing. You're so up in terms of points compared to your opponent.
Right.
That he does 7, he does 8, he does 14, his huge bird is 17, and his Miv is 2. So he's like, he's 31, 33, is 44. It's possible, no, he already did damage. So it's not gonna be as much as that. Okay, now he's putting on the huge bird. Because if he hasn't it, it's already over anyway. That's a huge bird, and he's only 5 points ahead of you. You just use the Realma for, oh dear,
10.
Caldwell, and that's it. Yep. Oh, and obviously you use the totem because BM is.
I love the totem.
Pretty easy, you know.
Right. Hey, and we hit rank 4 too. That's awesome. All right, let's play one more. Right.
It's not impossible, but it's really harder.
Yeah.
Than if you're playing Bran. But I got you back. This Bran deck is gonna get you too. Even if we hit blue cards, like we hit your natural counter, which is the blue card.
Right.
But no problem. We're still winning those. I guess you get rid of one skirmisher. It's like every time you don't have anything in your hand, you're like, okay, now you get rid of one spores. Oh my god. Now you get rid of one trophy catch. Oh my god.
I'm playing.
Getting good hands.
I'm playing non-discard Bran here. So
such originality.
We open with the totem.
Skirmishers are there only to be dead cards. No. So you're not gonna win that one. So that's the thing. That's monster in front of you. No more. It's not Northern Realm anymore. So you will not be able to force that one. So play the light longship and try to kill as many try things as he might put on the board. If it's a full control version, you'll be kind of happy because they like the tempo to force you to force you one cut down. So great, that's great. So now you can do a damage on that with the ship and actually lock it with the Jungle to denying the thinning. And I think it's honestly the best thing you could deny. Also, you're not using Regis. Regis might deny it, but it's more important. It's 8 points. It's a removal. You want to keep it longer than you want to keep your lock. Also, it's a 6-strong card, which means no rider or load.
Right.
So boss of your turn denied the riders. That's not important most of the time, but it might be in the end. Yep, definitively trying to get riders up there. I think you're doing your Bran on the skirmisher.
Okay.
Just for the sake of drawing something and see if something is good. Nothing is good. Mayday, nothing is good. They lied to us. They lied to us. There's no good cards in our deck. You're 5 points ahead, you have 5 points buff. I think you're gonna use that Marauder on your back row. You're not gonna use it, right? It's just for the sake of putting something on the board and letting it die. Then you're buffing this because you're denying the riders, and you're gonna pass after that. It's like it's not gonna work, so might as well back off while you can.
Right.
Before they get to be one card up or something. You might use the Marauder there though, because he really slow played that. So you're still able to hurt with the light long chip and use the Ravager, sorry. Marauder. I don't know every of the English names of the card yet.
Right.
It's a bit early for me. Only played 180 games.
Yeah, you got like what, 5,000 hours?
No, actually not that much because I don't let the GOG client open.
Oh yeah, I did that in a beta, and I didn't have as many hours. Like I got like 3,500 right now.
Birdie is doing it. Moligan's doing it sometimes. So they have almost 6K hours. You know.
Right.
That's just they play. Obviously, they play a ton. That's not what I'm saying, but they cannot play twice as much as I play. You know what I mean? It's physically not possible.
Is this our pass?
Just pass. Yeah, that's sad, but
8 points. I mean,
oh, he's gonna do them. It's monster, buddy. If it was Northern Realm, we would be like, oh, he's gonna use 2 cards and he cannot bleed you, but it's monster. But the thing is, you not bleed, you Bran.
Maybe he'll mess up here. He'll forget about the bleed.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe play the crone and actually do the point, and that's it.
Well, he used 2 crones, so he's got the damage crone left.
Yep. 6-point crones in his hand. That Secret Drift for Ritual is not good. So actually, Mulligan, that Secret Drift for Ritual. Until you got Juta, it's not good. So don't keep that card in your hand. Yep, and now a trophy catch because you're not gonna keep 2 of them. Okay, we've got Corval, so keeping one of them was a good idea. And you've got your discard tool, so there he's probably not gonna blade you because that would be his doom, probably. Now use a Caldwell because you don't want him to steal that anyway.
If you insist.
That's it? Are we discarding anything?
Yeah, probably we're discarding things. Like, can I take a look at the deck? There we go. So how many bad cards we have? We have 3 bad cards, 4 bad cards, 5 bad cards. 6 bad cards. We've got 6 bad cards that we want to discard, and we need to find one in order to use beer now.
So we get rid of that.
Just hit the end turn button. And we're gonna do this on next turn. Now you use Bran first, I guess.
On the trophy.
Trophy catch. Yeah. And we will be hoping to draw 2 bad cards. Okay, sadly it's the bad cards that serve Scoia'tael, but that's just how it goes. Now you can use beer now. And I guess you'll discard mobile with Scoia'tael, something like this. Okay, discard that Scald once for. It's a bit sad, it's like...
Scald and a Spore?
Discard, but yeah. It's not what you want to discard, but you actually need the thinning. You need to find every tool in your deck. Kind of need to have Juta or the veteran or something.
Right.
It's you're kind of doing really shitty
drawing.
yeah. You're not good at mulliganing. Okay, so we still have a skirmisher and we still have mobile left.
What do we throw?
I guess you might mulligan that Scald. Just try to find those. Yep. Okay, I think you can maybe go with that. It's like,
finish?
Yeah. Oh man, it's not gonna be easy. So for the first turn, I think you can just slam that totem on the board. It's not giving him such targets. And you want to keep Corval in order to actually deny something a tribal.
What? It triggers it. I didn't know it triggered it.
Obviously. Yeah, it triggers the Berserker. So every time they're at half of their strength, they got triggered, no matter what actually do them damage.
Oh, damage adjacent units. Okay. Wow.
Yep, he had the biggest. Everybody forgets that about Neutral, and that's why he's OP. He's not only 5 for 6, he's 5 for 6 and potentially 9 for 6.
So we're playing what, Coral?
I guess you're playing Coral. It's like... now we got a hope, man. We got a hope. Technically it sounds to be good, but in reality it's not that good. Can
we end turn?
I mean, it's okay, Chair. if you have the Morvac on the Scald, you're gonna be happy. If you don't have it on the Scald, if you discard the Skirmisher and it does not give you Morvac, you're gonna be a bit mad.
Right.
So next turn, you're gonna use the Scald on the. You're gonna discard something anyway. Oh wow!
He's going all in.
Oh my, that's so expensive. Okay, so you're playing the Scald. You're not going all in yourself yet.
So we're just discarding a skirmisher, right?
Yep, and we'll see what we're drawing.
We got the Olaf.
Oh god. Now you kind of wish to hit something, but those two cards that you still have are bad. But you have to discard the Jota for the. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, too late. Well, discard the Jota and pray, buddy.
Hey!
It's not that great. I hope he's not playing Oswald. If he's playing Oswald, he's ranked us. He's playing a Griffin in that life. Wow. Shocker. Ogres. Actually, Morvac would have been better than this veteran. To be in all honesty with you, but that's not fun. I don't want to. I mean, you don't have the last say, so just use it on Jota already. If he has a Gerald, he's gonna kill it, but.
Yeah, like you said, if it's Oswald, it's game over, right?
Yep, so might as well play on this one. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, now you can put Olaf. So we have Olaf Knut in order to kill that Drona. And I think he's too focused on your Jota there. For some reason. He's trying to kill the Jota. Maybe he has a Caldwell or something. Or the Riders. Maybe the Riders. Yep, so now you have the Knut between the Skirmisher and the Olaf.
And I'm killing the Drowner.
Exactly. And that's gonna be strong. And you have the immediate effect of Olaf, and it's just... You're gonna put him to 12 immediately, that's a strong card. And you're 25 points up.
So we...
Just realize.
We read just that, right?
Yep. Regis and Dispoon Neko Warrior, and he's gonna start to struggle there. His leader did not do any value. His Ice Giants are totally outvalued by any card you're playing.
Just a
veteran.
Yeah.
It's the way to go. He's 26 points down. As Rebus, she's strong but not that much. You have Yulfedin. I'm just gonna use Yulfedin on the Ice Giants. You've got a target for Yalma, but he might give you a better target for Yalma. He might give you a 10 or something if he has. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. He cannot pull Caldwell either if he has it in his hands. Just enjoy your free win, mister.
Yeah,
There's nothing.
If he would have played it backwards, would he have won? If he would have played Oswald and then...
I don't know if this last was Oswald, but if he had Oswald and he used it on Jota, we would have lost.
Right. Well, that's the video for today. Ultraman, thank you for stopping through, buddy. I appreciate it, man. What's next for you, man? You got your stream. You're still doing the YouTube content in French.
Yep, and well, there is a qualifier the 27, I think, and that will be it. If I'm winning it's going to Challenger. If I'm doing second another time, it's gonna go nowhere, and I'm gonna buy some something to shoot myself.
Right. Yeah, and then hopefully
no more second. I mean, I don't care, just anything but second. Make me lose on D1 if you want to make me second.
Right. Yeah, and then hopefully you'll make it, and then you don't run into Colamon, and you'll be good.
Exactly.
You're right.
Try not to run into every TLG member this time.
Right. Yeah. That's. Yeah, I was watching the which tournament was that? The Claymore tournament, or was it? There was one where it was just like all you guys, and I'm just like, oh man, you guys keep butting heads.
It's every time this way. We've got so many good players in TLG. We're just like, okay, this is the top 50 qualifiers, and now there is 20 TLG members going forward. So
Right.
it's more like, it's usually 10 to 11. But
Right. Yeah, thankfully you keep me around. I'm the scrub of the group.
I mean, we don't care. You're making good content.
Thank you, man. I try.
You're the dandelion of the group. You don't need
Right.
to-
There we go. That's the compliment of the day, dude. I love my boy Dandelion. I sent a clip to him the other day. Hopefully he plays it. But hey, that's the list for today, guys. Like always, check out Team Leviathan Gaming. Check out Alicio1996 on Twitter, right? Or on
Yep.
on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Alicio1996.
Ultraman, finally.
Right. There we go. But that's the video for today, guys. Like always, Monday's Ladder Leverage Day. We get the pros on here, the good players, and get some wins for you. So hopefully this list will help you guys out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.